Know already they wasn't gonna get away with this shit right here with the MAGA round, but you know the fakery must go on. The show must go on, and they know already. They don't really care about the people who smart, just the dummies, because it's majority people dumb. So once they can sell these things to the dummies, they are right. Do you get what I'm saying with this supposed peace 2025? Donald Trump telling you he's gonna stop the war between Israel and Gaza and then take the credit for it. We're gonna get into it and show you some things with even the supposed hostage release. I already told you this is a hoax, people. A show they're putting on and the damn world stage. Let's get into this right here, and I'm gonna show you some things. The world stage of this best right here with terrorists and supposedly these good guys making agreement to let go hostages. Pay attention to this fakery. Look. 3,000 years in the making. Take a look at this right here, people. And remember this, people. This is not the first time you see them supposedly signing deals with the terrorists to get hostages. The same Israelis hostages they let out before. You understand what I'm saying? They signed deal to get them out, and they never call that supposedly peace. They just say it's a hostage deal, ceasefire and all, but this time they call it a peace, supposedly treaty, because they're gonna let go hostages. Is you believe that this war gonna be stopped right there, people? What they're selling you the whole time gonna just stop right there. Besides all the bad feeling coming from both sides that they tell you, people dying and bombing and missiles and hungry people and all these turmoils and chaos there, it just gonna squash right there because of the Donald Trump, right? You're dumb to buy into this. Like I say, it was a rumor war to begin with, and there's no way they're gonna stop it, because what? This is what they use to control the peoples around the world. If you notice, free Palestinians and protests going on everywhere in the world. People protesting, uprising because of the same bullshit right here they got for the masses. But it's the same supposed to be hostage exchange. But this time they call it peace. Listen. Look at them people playing with the regular people.
This took 3,000 years to get to this point.
How would it be 3,000 years, people? It's 3,000 years they've been war. That Gaza and Israelis been at it at war? No, people, that's bullshit. 100% bullshit. What he really talking about is the next destruction that they have every 2,000 to 3,000 years. Every time they rotate. You believe me or not? Remember, people, I was the one who telling you that they actually come to a point where they destroy the whole wide world and everybody in it. We close to that right now. It more sound like that's what Donald Trump talking about. It take 3,000 years for them to pull off another destruction of the whole wide world. He couldn't be talking about nothing else. Listen.
And it's going to hold up, too.
It's going to hold up. Gonna hold up, people. This time it's for real.
Okay, thank you.
Look at this shit right here. They're shining green documents. The documents is in some green folder, people. Look at this bullshit show, people, for the world stage. What is that you're really signing? What you need to sign on paper to finish a war, people? They tell you people's fighting is a war. You need to sign papers to stop the war, people? So the war is on paper. It's a war that they have down on paper, that they have to sign paperwork to stop it. Just like a marriage where you have to sign paperwork to get in, sign paperwork to get out, another government contract. What is this, people? They're signing to get out of the war? They're signing to end the war. What kind of paperwork is they signing? This is bullshit for the dumb people. Why did you buy into it? That's the real question. Listen. Look at this right here. They're in red and blue, red tie, blue jacket, all of them showing the division. And as you can see, this punk right there with the pyramid and the hand sign right there, they're all fakers. 100%. And who is that with the shit on there? The terrorists that come to make the negotiation? This is stupid, people. How they come to an agreement with terrorists? They call the Hezbollah and them terrorist people. So please tell me, when did they supposedly, get these talks with the Hamas and these other peoples? These terrorists as they call them. When did they get to have this peace talk? So now they can come signing documents to release hostages and end the war. Wow, what a bullshit on the world stage. Did you believe it? For 1 second. Listen. Pay attention to the Donald Trump people. Just a fake on the world stage, a puppet with a script. Red tie, blue jacket. What that tell you? The division scheme. Okay, not for a particular party. They're for the masses right here, destruction. So they're signing all of that so they can release hostages, people, and sign a peace. See the peace in the Middle East. Peace in the Middle East right there at the top. What is peace, people? What is peace? What does it actually mean? You're breaking down the peoples in pieces. You're busting down the world into pieces. What they really call peace, people. While they continue to do the fight against regular humanity, the peoples here, they talk about peace. You don't understand. That's the world coming to pieces in 2025. Move. This is when I say you fucker you. For all the peoples who think that we was dumb doing these videos and breaking down the world. Now you see the world stage right here in your face. What you're gonna say now? You disbelieve the mag, you don't understand truth. So you're basically digging at me, coming at me, everybody from all angles because of this truth right here. What you gonna say now? Because I already told you was gonna look stupid, believing these people and disbelieving the bitter truth. Look what you believe in, people. Look at the world stage that the majority people believe in. Tears and joy, people. Right here. Pay attention. Look. Go back. Can you recognize the show? Go back again. Can you recognize the show, people? Wow. Unbelievable. So here you go, people. You see? Both of them standing around the corner with cameras on. Now tell me, people, where they get this video from? Where this video come from, people? It's a news channel bringing it to you. Where did they get it from? How did they get this inside footage? Or somebody in a home and all of a sudden hostage coming in. Release hostage and they start screaming. You don't believe me? Look at this right there. You see it? Wow. Unbelievable setup there, people. Look at it. So who is this walking? That was one of the hostage? Or is these two the hostage right there? The man. Pay attention to this fakery. Fakery at its best. And this is what they use to control the world. Wow. Some Freemason actors. Wow. Look at this right here, people. Look at this, people. Look at it. Can you tell the hostages? This, I'm serious. I'm 100% serious, people. Remember, I just have to ask a question because I don't know which one is the hostage. Oh, so we're exposing the whole wide world, people, as deception. Do you understand me or not? Okay, so you see this show that they put on. Which one is the hostage? Okay, it's a reason why you can't tell the hostage different from the supposedly people that was free. The reason why is because it's a hoax. You should be able to tell hostage, and we're not even gonna get into it yet about the hungry people in supposedly in Gaza, the hungry Palestinians. They feed them this yellow thing. They have to have aid, flotilla aid. And then they have the Thunberg got arrested for coming with flotilla, which is aid, food to feed the Palestinians. But how the fuck they have food to feed these hostages, clothing them and everything? You don't even know that the hostages, the way they look, clean and everything. I was the one who did videos with them releasing Israelis in pajamas, clean pajamas, and have a pet in the hand, have pets in the hand. So they was well taken care of, even their pets, while the peoples, all them hostage peoples is suffering. They need aid. How they gonna live? They need aid. They have to have this flotilla to feed them. But look at these hostages that they captured. They feed them and leave the Palestinian people hungry. You clothe them and leave the Palestinian kids with no clothing. Okay, I got you. Pay attention to this world stage. Where is the prisoner, people? Who is the hostage? Look at them. This guy standing with his hand open. Who is the prisoner? Who was the prisoner? Who was the hostage? It's a hoax, people. Wake your ass up with a big old bam. Look at them. They're too fake for real. How much hostage is this, people? How much hostage release? And they have phone and everything. Wow. What a joke, people. What a fucking joke. TV show at its best right here. Wow. Where is the hostage, people? Look, people, again. Take a look again. Another one walking. I guess that was a hostage. The woman was a hostage. And now it walk home. Cameras and everything on in the home and following the woman also. Wow. What a show. Take a look, people. There you go. Who was the hostage? You can't tell. If they don't tell you who is the hostage, you can never tell. The hostage supposed to look like hostage. They hold them for 2 fucking years, people. When the people gonna be smart in this world? They hold them for 2 years. October 7th pass was 2 years supposedly, people. They hold these hostage, keep them well fed and healthy because they're gonna give them back in good condition. But your people that you're fighting for is suffering and hungry and need aid. And while they're doing that, Israelis is blocking the aid from getting to them. Why would you block the aid that you have peoples in there old hostage? Okay, all these hospitals and bombings and everything else, people, why the Israelis didn't kill the hostages? They're bombing everywhere. They bomb generals. How much generals they kill since they tell you that that operation went down October 7th, 2 years ago? How much general did they tell you they kill? You see? We're not dumb here. That's why we're here. We're gonna debunk the whole system that they have on the masses. It's a deception. I'm saying, people, with all those bombings, all those missiles they drop in supposedly on the Gaza, killing all these Palestinians, even hospitals they tell you get bombed. Where was these hostages held? Okay, you kill these generals, bomb them. Send bombs, drone style, blow up these generals and say, yes, look, show it on TV real fast. Donald Trump and everybody take credit for it and say, look, we successfully bombed this general right here. Israel come and say, yeah, we bombed the general this morning. Where was these hostages held? Where you can bomb anywhere these generals at and anywhere they located at. Anywhere you hear they at, you fling a bomb there, a missile. How these hostages stay alive? Where was these hostages kept? Since the generals can't hide, they find them and bomb them. Where did they hide these hostages? Where Israelis couldn't get to kill them. Okay, this is bullshit for the damn public. Where was the hostages held? They're not around the generals that dead. They're not around these supposedly underground hospitals or underground hospital type of bunker that they claim they found and all of these things that they're bombing. Where was the hostages held? How did they stay alive? How did they stay, safe from the Israelis themselves? This is the biggest bullshit they sell you right here or you buy it. Where is the hostage? Which one is the hostage? Look at this fucking faker, people. Which one is it? They overacting, people. They overacting. Wow, what a joke for the masses. Listen. And what is that? What number is on the clothing? Look at them, people. They're just faking the masses. Wow. Wow, Giants on the jersey. Wow, what a joke, people. Is that the one in the chain? Wow. If you can identify the hostage, people, let me know in the comments, please. If you can identify these supposedly people, which one was the hostage? Wow. Is that him with the sunglass? Is it that? Look, people, is him with the chain? Wow. What a wicked world you live in, people. It's a wicked world. Look. Who is the prisoner, people? Who was held hostage? Wow, people. What a joke, people. Wow. Like I say, they're never gonna get away with these deceptions. And the people, Maggie with the BAM. Pay attention to this.
After 2 years apart, 20 Israeli hostages are home, reuniting
look,
with
people.
loved ones.
They still can't tell you which one was the hostage. Who was the hostage, people? You can't tell them different. I guess it's the one with the backpack on, with that water bottle right there. How did they survive, people? How did they survive? And the people, the Palestinians, them can't survive. They're hungry and need aid. They don't have no food. That's what they show you. Why they need a flotilla. And these hostages never need one. And why stop the aid from going that might help to feed the hostages? What a fucking joke for the public.
Celebrated the milestone in Israel, calling it a new era of hope and peace.
A new era of hope and peace. What a joke. So where is the Hezbollah? Where is the Hamas? You have the supposedly Benjamin Sodomite right there. You have the Donald Bomb right there. And all these other peoples. Where is the Hamas? This is stupid shit. How could you have the peace talk without the Hamas? Where is the Hamas? They're not posted up there in their mask and green headband? Where did they go? What a bullshit for the public. Why they not in the peace talk?
Steps. Natalie Brand has more.
Look at this, people. Look at this. They block out that person's
after
face.
2 years of captivity.
What a joke. Which one is in captivity?
The 20 living hostages released today are finally embracing their
20
families.
living hostages, people. What a joke. Go back. Look at these people.
Reunited
Donald
after
Trump
2
after being
years of
everything.
captivity. The 20 living hostages
20
released
living
today
hostage.
are finally embracing.
So what happened to the other rest of hostage? They claim it was 40-something hostage left. And now it's 20. Listen.
Their families.
Look at them, people. And they're icing Donald Trump flag. Icing Donald Trump picture right there. And supposedly picket sign. I guess they're saying thank you, Trump. And also icing that star right there, the double pyramid. Pay attention.
Cheers
And if you know these people, what picture you see them have of the Donald Trump? The supposedly Donald Trump mugshot. That's one of his favorite photo right there. The one they call a mugshot when they supposedly arrest him for a felony. Or not arrest him, but give him a mugshot and then let him back out. That's what they tell you. Pay attention. That's what they're icing right
Square
there.
in Tel Aviv as crowds gathered to watch coverage of the hostages' return and President Trump's.
They're there watching coverage, people, on live TV. Supposedly set up TVs in the squares for the people to watch the hostage release, just like they did with the moon landing fakery back in the 60s. Right here, and the Americans set up some big TV screens to show it to the peoples. So the brainwash went too.
Speech before Israel's parliament.
This is not
Look, people.
only the end of a war. This is the end of an age of terror and death.
An age of terror and death, people. It's not only the end of the war, because they guarantee the war is no end. So why the war couldn't end before, people? They was waiting on Donald Trump, like I say. The same thing with the migrant condition, people. Why they let in the migrants and let Donald Trump play the big bad wolf getting them out? How did they set up the stage for the Donald Trump to take credit for stopping this war that's going on forever? Remember, he come in power and see it. He went out and come back again. This time he gotta stop it. They're gonna bury all the hatchet right now because of the Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump gonna held as a hero. Remember, they claim he was supposed to get the Nobel Peace Prize. I don't understand what the fuck that is. They give it to scientists and all these people. And they also give it to Donald Trump type of people. So anyway, he didn't get it. They give it to one of those people from that country that he have beef with. You understand what I'm saying? The ones that he deporting every day and say they have gangbangers here and all. Somebody from there win it. That to show you the world is a stage. The world is a 100% stage. Take a listen.
Beginning of the age of faith and
the
hope.
Age of faith and hope.
And of God.
President.
And of God, people. You see it, you don't get it. Donald Trump is taking his time ushering the new world, people. The beast system. That's why he mentioned God. You don't get it. At the end of the day, people, that's where they're going to take the whole wide world. Go back again. Take a listen to the Donald Trump as you could see what post up behind him, people. The two pyramids, so above, so below. Do you understand what the Israelis' flags is, people? And listen, while he's standing right there representing the devil, listen what he said.
This is not only the end of a war. This is the end of an age of terror and death. And
Age of
the
terror and
beginning
death.
of the age of faith and hope.
The beginning
and
of
of God.
faith and hope and of God. The beginning of faith, hope, and God. The beginning of God? He's the same one who mentioned it take 3,000 years for them to get right here. Where is he talking about? What destination the world is at right now? What do you see? Destruction coming, destruction lurking, and that's exactly what he's talking about in coding. Listen.
President Trump, who helped broker phase one of the ceasefire deal, used the address to lay out his hopes for lasting peace in the Middle East and the future of Gaza.
The total focus of Gazans must be
people.
on restoring the fundamentals of stability, safety, dignity, and economic development so they can finally have the better life that their children really do deserve after all these decades of horror.
As part of the truce, Israel is releasing nearly 2,000 Palestinian prisoners.
So hold on here, people. So in the meantime, Palestinian prisoners, over 2,000 of them, the Israelis capture. And it's only 20 Israelis. As you could see the Red Cross right there. That's what they're really about right there, that cross that represents the devil and the devil world. So there you go, people. They're releasing all of these people that they called terrorists before. That's the reason why they claim they have them in jail. So now that you release these terrorists, because that's what Israelis call them, when they lock them up, they have wanted lists and they arrest these people for say, because I told you they play like police in those regions. So they go in there, pick up all of these people that they call terrorists, and now you're going to let them go back and then the war done? Okay. So 20 people that get that all hostages, they call it hostages because these terrorists got them. Now when the good guys hold the 2,000 people, they call them prisoners. They don't call the ones from Israel prisoners, just the ones from the Palestinian side. Those are the ones they call prisoners. So yes, they're going to release these 2,000 prisoners for the 20 hostages. And then peace going to be signed. Now that you let the terror back in the street, because that's what you call them, that's the name you arrest them under. So now that you let them go back in the street, you get peace? I call bullshit.
Some of whom were greeted by throngs of people
What's
in the
up with
West
the
Bank
Red
and
Cross
Gaza.
people? Look at these people.
Humanitarian
Look at the show.
aid is also expected to surge into the war-torn region.
So there you go, people. Now humanitarian aid can go in. As you could see all of them right here for the show. Just for the stage show, people. The world stage at its best. Right here. Take a listen.
In the Middle East, and everybody said it's not possible to do.
It's
And
not
gonna
possible.
happen.
Take your
And
credit.
It's happening is
Take your
before
credit.
very eyes.
Take your credit, because this is not the first time they did supposedly hostage and prisoner exchange. This is not the first. I did videos on it a lot of times. So therefore, you can't do the same damn shit and tell us that now it's gonna end the war. You understand? You can't do the same prisoner and hostage exchange and people celebrating and everything, and then you're gonna come and say that gonna stop the war. It never proved to stop the war before. Move.
Breaking stories from overnight, including developments in Israel and the release of hostages held by Hamas. President Trump spoke this morning. Let's check in with KPRC2 News reporter Brittany Jeffers. She's in our newsroom with this and more. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, Owen. And the latest updates into our newsroom show the 20 remaining living hostages in Gaza have now been freed from Hamas captivity. President Trump now headed to Egypt for a summit on Gaza's future alongside leaders from more than 20.
Hold on. So you're going to a summit on Gaza's future. So Donald Trump is responsible for Gaza's future. Listen to this right here, people. The Donald Trump is playing worldwide dictator. If you notice, he's the most popular man right now on the world stage. And everybody in the world know him. Everybody in the world have some kind of fear or something about this character right here. So pay attention, listen.
Countries. But as you referenced before that, around 6 o'clock this morning,
6 o'clock is
President
according.
Trump addressed Israeli parliament following a ceasefire and release of those.
You hear that, people, what they just said? A ceasefire. You heard that before. A lot of times they ceasefire, exchange hostage, and when the hostage exchange, bam, 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 boom, bam, boom, they start again. And that always fucking puzzle me in this world. How could you stop the war? Supposedly of killing people, you stop. Say, hold on, let's pause. Because these people that you hold is more important than the ones that we killing in the war and the deaths that's going on in the war. These people that you hold is more important. So guess what? Let's come to an agreement, ceasefire, and you let go 2 hostage. Then after you let go those hostage, we start killing each other again. Does that make sense, people? It's the same thing that person just mentioned again. The fact that it's a ceasefire to let go hostages and then later on they're back at it again.
Hostages. Here's what he had to say.
In a region that will live, God willing, in peace for all eternity.
And of course, it's peace throughout all eternity, people, in those regions. But he can't guarantee peace in America. What's going on in America? Why this fucking character fooling the whole wide world? What's going on in America, people? You see America got all chaos and turmoil? Okay, you don't see the martial law that's take over the American streets. You don't see that. You don't see the big fight between ICE and the regular people. You don't see all of that shit going on while Donald Trump worry about keeping peace all over the world, keeping peace in the Middle East, and look at the country that Donald Trump supposed to be governing. Everybody gone dumb. I'm saying, do you see what's going on in Portland right now? Do you see what's going on in these regions in America? Okay, Donald Trump didn't see it. He gone way over there to make peace. What a bullshit for the masses. Donald Trump can't get along with the party alongside him. You're listening to me, people, because this is who I am. I reveal facts and truth right here. Donald Trump can't get along with the supposedly blue party. They call them the left wing. Donald Trump is the right wing. They can't get along with the left wing. They call them the lefties. They can't get along with them, but you can go overseas and stop a fucking war? Look into that, America. Look into that same thing I just said. With America in turmoil, total chaos right now. And Donald Trump is overseas. He's visiting all of these Middle East countries for peace. They're cheering, thank you, Donald Trump, for saving them, for starting this peace treaty now. Peace now in the Middle East. But America is upside down. So with you fighting Donald Trump, this fucking Donald Trump character is fighting with Democrats. Oh, the Democrats shut down and they're fighting and they can't keep the country open. But the Fagabat is all the way in the Middle East trying to correct their problem, while the American problem fester. You have so much homeless people in America while you're taking away jobs. All this mass laying off people, the people's not gonna get the job back in the government. When they tell you the government shut down and all these federal workers, all these people have jobs, now have to just leave or work without pay. So America is in complete turmoil while Donald Trump around the world now asking for peace for the Middle East. He wants peace in the Middle East, but he don't want peace in America. He can't be peaceful with the peoples who he working alongside supposedly to make America greater, better. Can't work with them. They're enemies. It's always a fight. He can't get along with the supposedly media. Can't get along with nobody. But you can go over there in the Middle East and set peace. Look into that and you see how dumb the world is. Cheer for him. He can do all of that shit overseas.
Only the end of a war. This is the end of age of terror and death and
Wow.
the beginning of
Let's see if it's the age of end of terror and death. Terror and death is done. That is in the past. Those times is done, said Donald Trump. I guess it's done in the Middle East and now it's in America. I guess all that shit is done now in the Middle East and now it's in America. The war stopped in the Middle East and those areas that used to fight and now the fight is in America. The war is against ICE and the supposedly regular people. The war is between ICE and the citizens of America. Listen.
Faith and hope.
Faith
and
and
of
hope
God.
and of God.
It's the start of a grand concord and lasting harmony for
And
Israel.
every time one of these faggot wanna hold you, catch your heart, they mention God. But you in your dumb state never understand. It's the devil they call God, the devil that put them in power, the devil that make them popular. Listen.
And all the nations of what will soon be a truly magnificent region. I
Yes,
believe
it's gonna
that
be
so strongly.
magnificent.
Now, the president's remarks coming after the release of those
Look,
hostages overnight. And right now, if you take a look, this is a live look from Tel Aviv where
Yes,
people...
in Tel Aviv where they're celebrating Donald Trump, holding his face on picket sign and chant, "Thank you, Donald Trump." What a joke for the masses. Move.
Billy and I are
Look
going
at
to
this
get
fucking
out of the way
faker
for
right
just a
here.
couple minutes and let you enjoy this moment. That's 738 days.
738 days, people. That's how long they tell you these hostages been held. Listen.
The making. The Israeli
That long,
captives
and they're
have
feeding
been
them
set
and
free.
everything. Diamond on the clothing. Look at this faker right here, people. So hold on. So who is in these vehicles? Oh, is Hamas drive them there or what? Okay, so they're showing you, people. They're showing you these vehicles coming in with the star on it right there. That's the one that bringing in the hostage from where? So how did the hostage exchange happen, people? The Hamas bring them to Israel? I'm just saying, people, they drive them back to Tel Aviv, right? In a van. Let's watch. So who is driving these vehicles? Is it the hostage in it? Who is driving it? The terrorists? I'm saying, people, did the terrorists deliver them in person? Who is delivering the prisoners right there? Who is delivering these hostages? And by the way, we don't see the prisoners that they supposedly let go from supposedly Gaza. They don't let them go. We don't see no prisoners. Where is the prisoners? They're only showing you hostage celebrating and hugging and everything. Watch, people. Chopper coming in. Who flying the chopper? That's where the hostage at? Hold on here. So there you go, people. They come out of a plane, but who was flying the plane? Is that the Hamas right there? Drop them off right here in Tel Aviv? Come on, people. This don't make no kind of sense. Did the Israelis go and pick them up and now carry them back to Israel? Is that what they're showing you right here? Let's see. This is bullshit show, people. A bullshit show that you're buying to. Look, and they keep showing you different footages. They show you a chopper, then they start showing you people walking, coming out of planes and coming out of these things. It's bullshit. Watch. They show you a chopper right there, and then look. Then they show you people hugging. It's not tied, people. It's bullshit. Made up for TV to convince the dummies right here. Take a look at it. Look at them. Who was in the prison? Who was held hostage? Look at it, people. Is that him? Is that him? And if you notice, the woman have the star on the clothing. So it was a man that they hold hostage. Look how clean he is, people. He didn't lose a meal. None of them look like they lost a meal or miss a meal, people. They look perfect. You can't even tell that they was held hostage. Wow. So there you go, people. While the people's in Palestine is suffering, the Palestinians is suffering and need aid, flotilla and all. The hostages don't. The hostages get perfect care. So much that you don't even know that they're hostages, people. You hold them for 2 years and their clothing is clean. They not even have a scratch on them. Wow. Unbelievable what they was doing with these hostages, people. Why hold them so they can give them back in the peace. And look at that fakery with that woman supposed to be crying, people. The fakest shit you ever see in your life is right here on screen. There you go, right there. Who was the hostage? Who was the hostage, B? Told you can't get away with tricking the dumb masses with the bam around. How did you buy this, people? How did you buy this fake setup that they make like a movie and show it to the world about hostage release? 20 hostage release, and they have countless of these videos. You don't even know who is who. They're just hugging each other. The news people will never point it out and tell you, look, this one is the hostage and this is the people come to greet them. Where is the hostage, people? You can't tell me or show me one obvious hostage. Can't. Even though it's poor people hold them hostage. The terrorist is poor. The terrorists can't feed their own people. They need aid from another side. They need other people to bring in aid. But the prisoners is good. The one that they capture. They keep them safe. I don't know where they kept them, but anywhere the Hezbollah hide, anywhere they supposedly Hamas hide, you find them to bomb their general and kill them. But you did never even kill these hostages. Where they was hiding, where they kept. They don't keep them with them. Come on, people, this make no sense. This what you buy for truth is the dumbest shit in the world, people. 100% in. Listen some more. Take a look at this. Got on the coding and the clothing. Is that the hostage? None of them will never cry a lick of tears, people. It's just to pull on your heartstring. You the damn commodity right here. They're here to sell you this fakery on screen. None of it is real. Where's the hostage? Look at this. What the fuck is you crying for? Was you crying when they hold them hostage? Was you cried 2 years ago when they have them and you don't know what the fuck going on? Did you hear from them? Did they make phone call to you and tell you they're alive? How do you know he was alive to set up right here to wait for him? How do you know that your family member was alive? They took them 2 years ago. How do you know they kept them alive? How did you know your family member was in it? Now you're coming crying. You didn't cry before. Obviously you wasn't crying. You came there with a dry eyes, right? But now you're crying. By the way, eyes still dry, but it's a show for the dumb folks right there. Take a look, people. You're crying in the glasses.
Wow,
no
that
tears.
is
Yes, that's
powerful stuff, my friend.
powerful stuff they use to force in your damn brain. If it wasn't powerful, they couldn't use it. They put it together. All of it is, people, and how dare you try to fool these people with the bam around. It can't happen. That's just a 100% show they put on about hostage release. The peoples can't be this dumb anymore. It's time for you to wake up. Stand up on all 10 toes. Don't believe in the damn news and these peoples. All of them is fakery. And of course they bring in the destruction and they want you to believe in it enough to accept it. Like bam, I'm on the run.